Mga kababayan, ang pambansang awit ng Pilipinas.
Tumayo po tayong lahat at tayong magdasal. Sa ngalan ng Ama, ng Anak, ng Espiritu Santo. Amen. Minamahal naming Panginoon, salamat sa biyayang ipinagkaloob mo sa amin. Lubos ang aming galak sa walang sawang mong pagbibigay ng proteksyon sa amin. Pinagdarasal namin ang aming mga mahal sa buhay, sa kaligtasan at anumang sakit. Patuloy mo po kaming gabayan sa aming pag-aaral. I-bless mo po ang aming mga guro sa patuloy at walang sawang pag-intindi sa aming mga mag-aaral. Bigyan mo sila ng lakas at proteksyon, Panginoon. Gabayan mo po kaming mga magtatapos ngayon na sana ay hindi kami magsawang magpugay sa inyo. Ilayo mo po kami sa sakit, lalo na ang COVID-19. Ito ang aming pagdarasal. Ipinagdarasal sa ngalan ng Ama, ng Anak, ng Espiritu Santo. Amen.
There's no better place I see. rolling brooks and rivers. Where is that place? Oh, where is that place? Where can one find birds singing on the lake? Where do the waves roll on so silverly? Where does the sunset spread its golden beauty? Where is that place?
Our beloved guests, the working teaching force of Bawanta Elementary School, dear parents, grade 6 graduates, a blessed day to all of you. Welcome to our virtual graduation for the school year 2020-2021. We faced and experienced challenges brought about by the pandemic. Face-to-face transactions were prohibited, and the normal setting of learning was affected. But in spite of the restrictions imposed by the government due to health reasons, we cannot set aside the continuous education of our learners. I would like to congratulate our dear parents for your cooperation and continuous support to the advocacies, trusts, and objectives of the Department of Education. Ipinakita ninyo ang masigasig at walang sawang suporta sa paaralan, komunidad, at lalong-lalo na sa inyong mga anak. You are equally admired for your co-monitoring and learning, especially in the delivery of modular instruction. Maraming salamat sa inyo. Hindi kayo natinag sa hamon ng pandemya, bagkos ipinagpatuloy ninyo ang pagkamit ng karapatan ng inyong mga anak na ipagpatuloy ang kanilang edukasyon. At sa inyong mga mahal naming mag-aaral, maligayang pagtatapos. Ipagpatuloy ninyo ang inyong pag-aaral kahit na anumang hamon ang dumating sa inyo. Palaging manalig sa Diyos at gawin ang tama sa tuwina. Again, welcome and congratulations to all of you. Mabuhay tayong lahat.
First and foremost, I would like to congratulate each and everyone for the job well done. At last, we have succeeded in spite of the most difficult situations that we have had brought about by COVID-19 pandemic. I would like to thank everyone for sharing their precious time, support, and sacrifices to make every difficult situation possible, and the people who are always behind us, joining hands together to make every endeavor and our wish for every learner to become successful, to continue their educational activities, to reach the highest level of their basic education. At this point in time, I would like to make mention of the following. First, the local government unit of Bawang, under the leadership of our very own and very supportive mayor of the town, Honorable Menchi Longboy de Guzman, for approving our request for the two risograph, providing us volumes of coupon bands, internet access, materials used for the risograph to augment the demands of the time. That is providing modules for the learners so that these learners will also meet the deadline in the submission of their output to pass every learning area. And of course, the DepEd family, headed by the brilliant Schools Division Superintendent, for providing us materials needed and providing us technical assistance on how to go along with our work so that the flow of the educational system will run smoothly, meeting every requirement, providing the needed data, and how to conduct instructional supervision using the different delivery modalities so that these teachers and learners will work together to meet the demand of the time. To the candidates for graduation, my heartfelt congratulations to all of you. This is a unique of its kind because you will be receiving your diploma in a virtual manner because the status of the time does not warrant social gathering just to do this. To the parents, congratulations too for your unending support and have played a great role so that these young learners will also become successful in this unique yet very inspiring educational activities. And of course, to the teachers who are very dedicated, most of their energies were exhausted, even work more than what is expected, that some of them have worked trying to sacrifice their lives just to do and perform their assigned tasks for the learners. To all of you, congratulations and may God bless us all. Again, my warmest greetings to all.
Magandang umaga po sa inyong lahat. True enough with the lines of the poem penned by Etienne de Guelet that goes, I shall pass this way but once. Any good that I can do, let me do it now. Let me not defer nor neglect it, for I shall not pass this way again. You did it amid the frightening threat of COVID-19 pandemic. The whole world is a witness of your triumph. Let this be a more reason to celebrate success with your family, relatives, and friends, and to be thankful too to the Lord Almighty for this great achievement. Your educational journey should not stop here. That dream will only become a reality if you continue to strive hard for it. Life must go on and on, even during these trying times. And as your teachers for a number of years have been there for you always, you will be meeting more of them to guide you even more until finally that dream is no longer a dream. It's what you aspired for with the grace of the Lord. Mabuhay and congratulations, Batch 2021.
Maraming bagay ang nagbago, kabilang ng sistema ng edukasyon sa bansa dahil sa COVID-19. Dahil ayaw ihinto ng kagawaran at ng pamahalaan ng pasukan, gumawa ito ng mga alternatibong paraan upang kahit papaano ay may matututuhan pa rin ang mga mag-aaral. Lahat ay nagsama-sama upang ang kalidad ng edukasyon lalong patatagin sa gitna ng pandemya. Sa ating napakatalinong ama at tagapamanihala ng La Union Schools Division Office, Attorney Donato D. Valderas Jr., ang napakabuting pangalawang tagapamanihala, Dr. Vivian Luz Pagatbatan, ang aking partner sa Curriculum Implementation Division, Dr. German Flora, sa mga education supervisors, public schools district supervisors, specialists, school heads, teachers, at sa lahat ng magtatapos at mabibigyan ng parangal sa school year na to. Sa lahat ng sumusuporta sa edukasyon, isang mapagpalang araw. Labis akong nalulugod at nag-uumapaw ang tuwa sa aking puso dahil sa wakas, napagtagumpayan nating lahat ang mga hamon at pagsubok na dulot ng pandemya. Lahat nagsama-sama upang patatagin ang kalidad ng edukasyon, upang mabigyan ng magandang kinabukasan ang ating mga mag-aaral. Naging mahirap man ang biglaang transisyon, kinaya natin ito. Sa ating mga school heads, na siyang nanguna sa paggabay sa mga guro, sa pagbibigay ng kalidad na pagtuturo, kahit napakahirap ang dinanas dahil sa biglaang sistema ng pagbibigay ng serbisyo sa mga mag-aaral. Salamat. Sa mga local government unit na tumulong at sa pamahalaan ng barangay na siyang nagsilbing tulay upang maging mas madali ang delivery system ng education. Napadali ang lahat para sa ating mga guro dahil nandyan kayong tumulong. Salamat. Sa ibang stakeholders na nagbigay ng donasyong pinansyal, instructional materials, equipments at iba pang suporta. Salamat. Sa mga magulang na hindi sumuko sa mga hamon upang makatapos o makapagpatuloy ang kanilang mga anak sa kanilang pag-aaral. Salamat. Sa mga mag-aaral na hindi alintana ang banta ng sakuna na dulot ng COVID-19 sa kagustuhan na makapagpatuloy sa kanilang pagtahak upang makamit ang tagumpay at upang makamtan ang kanilang inaasam-asam na pagtatapos, binabati ko kayo sa inyong determinasyon. Dahil sa inyo, naging inspirado ang inyong mga guro sa kanilang pagtuturo at paggawa ng modules. Mabuhay kayo! At higit sa lahat, ang poong may kapal na siyang bumabay at nagbigay ng lakas ng loob upang magpatuloy kahit sa gitna ng pandemya. Salamat, Ama, sa pagpapala. Sadyang napakahusay po ang iyong mga plano dahil lahat nagsama-sama upang lalong patatagin ang kalidad ng edukasyon kahit pa sa gitna ng pandemya. Patuloy po sana mo kaming gabayan. Sa pagtatapos, patuloy po sana nating suportahan ang kagawaran, ang pamahalaan, ang La Union Schools Division Office upang maging mas matatag po ang kinabukasan ng ating mga mag-aaral. Mabuhay po tayong lahat.
This year's graduation has a story to tell. Forced by the call of the time, Graduation 2021 shall tell about the collective sacrifice and perseverance demanded from the parents, from the teachers, from the learners, from the Department of Education, as well as from the community. It is a story of responsibility shared and not to be forgotten. Never in recent history has a school calendar been strewn with so much difficulties piled upon difficulties. Never in recent memory has a school calendar been hit with so much hardships piled upon hardships. Complaints and difficulties never yet experienced were the order of the day. We took cognizance of this all. We ask you to trust the system. Together, we persevered. And today is yours. It is a journey to the stars through difficulties. Ad astra per aspera. And so, your graduation story is an inspirational story. It is about achieving victory in the face of adversity. And while this may be your personal achievement, the bigger picture is it is a victory for all. To our 2021 graduates and completers, the parents, the teachers, our school leaders, our local government officials, and the entire community, congratulations. You deserve the stars. God bless.
It is with great pleasure and admiration that I convey my best wishes and profound felicitations to all the graduates, completers, and academic awardees of the school year 2020-2021. The efforts you have exerted to accomplish your academic tasks in the difficult times are something worthy of praises. Graduation and moving up ceremonies are the much awaited events in the life of every learner as they represent the golden times of reaching higher education and achieving dreams and aspirations. Definitely, the road you have taken is rough, but all the struggles are worth considering as they are the first few steps that will define your future success. Indeed, finishing this challenging school year during these trying times of COVID-19 pandemic is remarkable since it has been inevitable to face and accept the new normal landscape of education. It has been a school year of extraordinary hard work, dedication, and passion for all school leaders, teachers, learners, and parents in dealing and coping with chosen learning delivery modality to meet the most essential educational requirements. While it is admittedly difficult, you may take it positively as you have been given the opportunity to adapt to difficulties that have strengthened your innate potentials. Likewise, the incessant motivation and support of parents towards the seemingly thorny road to success caused by the global health crisis, as well as the strict obedience to various health and safety protocols, have enormously pitched in to this moment of your graduation and completion. My dear graduates, completers, and awardees, you have just marked another significant milestone in your continued quest for excellence and successful future. Certainly, more challenges will still come your way. However, to hurdle this, you should stay focused and always remember that your dreams are within reach when you are determined and committed to realize them. My beloved parents, community officials, and other stakeholders, accept our heartfelt gratitude for the victory we have achieved today. Thank you for being an effective and efficient partners of the Department of Education in the implementation of distance learning. Your untiring support is a deeper reflection of the unconditional love you have bestowed to the learners through the years. Undoubtedly, you have greatly taken part in realizing the goals and objectives of DepEd's pivot to quality education under the Sulong Educalidad program. Our sincere commendations to all our DepEd officials, the school administrators, faculty members, and non-teaching staff for providing the highest degree of service para sa bata, para sa bayan. Finally, with this happy celebration of your graduation and completion, it is with confidence to say that you have given our team for this year, strengthening the quality of education amid the COVID-19 pandemic, a very special meaning. Congratulations and have a wonderful graduation day and moving up ceremonies.
day to each and everyone who is attending virtually present at this time of our graduation ceremonies for our beloved and very precious graduates for the school year which ends at this time. First of all, I'd like to greet the parents and family members without whose sacrifices, whose reminders, and whose participation in the learning process for our graduates have resulted in this culmination program. This year, your role has changed drastically, where we've always thought, we've always believed that the matter of educating our children rests nearly exclusively on our teachers and our staff. This time, you parents, you family members, you who are in the households of our learners have expanded your role and contributed to this wonderful day wherein finally our learners are graduating in this culmination exercise. So congratulations, because this year has not been very easy, has not been a picnic for our teachers, for our family members, as well, especially the parents, mothers, fathers, sisters, brothers, and all who have contributed to the achievement of our learners at this time. So, maraming salamat at congratulations, parents and family members. Mas malaki ang role ninyo at this time compared to earlier graduation exercises. Secondly, I would also like to greet our teachers, without whose very careful review and careful supervision of the work of our pupils and our learners, this event would not be taking place at all. And so thank you, teachers. Your role has also expanded, in addition to seeing to it that the modules are faithfully followed, the assignments are correctly implemented, and the learners are truly learning. And you have had to deal with new ways of assessing the performance also of the learners. So congratulations, teachers, for enduring, for your patience, for your love for our learners, and your willingness to engage in a way and methods of teaching which are different from those which are used to. Assessment must have been especially difficult for you, especially since you were not able to see most of the time our students in face-to-face meetings, and most of the meetings, of course, were virtual. We'd also like to thank the local government units for their interest, for their cooperation, and for their continuing contributions to the needs of education, even as our children do not go to school. Your donations of material as well as financial resources at this time are most welcome, and your advice has been taken seriously not only by our teachers, by our school officials, but also by our officials in the Department of Education. We continually talk with local government units, especially in times of disaster, in times of great need for classrooms, for space, and for responses to unforeseen emergencies. Thank you, local government units. But of course, most of the congratulatory greetings fall on the deserving graduate. Each and every one of you is truly special. You are different from the other graduates who have passed through the portals of your school. You went to school practically without seeing your teachers, if at all. You went to school with your parents, your mothers, and your fathers hovering over your shoulders and seeing to it that you are able to complete your assignments. You are completing your studies at a time when examinations and assessments are different. You are culminating these long months of hard work at this time, even as you have to do family chores, even as you are distracted, and even as your world has turned upside down, and it seems and it appears as if we don't know what the future holds and what will happen next. But you have persevered, and now you are ready to graduate. And therefore, you deserve each and every bit of congratulations from us in the Department of Education, from your parents and family members, your teachers, from the officials in local government, as well as in the parent teachers associations. You deserve each and every single congratulatory pat on your back, each hug virtually, of course, and each greeting, which I am sure you are also receiving virtually. I don't know if you will remember this event many, many years from now. I have tried to recall myself who our graduation speaker was when I finished high school and when I finished my college studies. All I remember is that the graduation speaker was someone important, someone who was invited because that someone is supposed to give a message. What was more important to us graduates at that time was the excitement of the celebrations, the happiness and the joy of our parents, the sadness of parting from our classmates and from our teachers, and the enjoyment of all the graduation events that usually take place come commencement day. When I was a college student, we had a series of events which were designed to embed in our minds, which were designed to help us remember and not forget our days in college. We would spend one whole day going around the campus, visiting the classrooms, saying goodbye to our teachers, and sharing memories. We would have bonfires to say goodbye to each other. We had baccalaureate services where we committed ourselves to God and we prayed for guidance when we go out into the world. So many celebrations, and the speaker, of course, is the least important and easily forgotten component of the graduation exercise. Nonetheless, I will exert all efforts to share with you what I see are things or issues which a graduate should remember, and recall. I have said that you are very special. You are very different. You are pioneering. There has been no other class like your class. There has been no other graduate like you as a graduating student because you are the very first graduate of the blended learning response to education in the Philippines. And so you ask yourself, what awaits you in the world outside? You can either work because the kind of curriculum you survived and underwent as a student will enable you to go to work if you wish to go to work. Some of you will proceed to further studies, and this would be a wonderful thing because there are many opportunities for further expanding your knowledge, for further answering and looking for explanations of issues, events that make you curious, especially in science, in technology, and also in the arts. So you can work, you can go to further studies, and perhaps some of you will settle down, hopefully not too soon, so you can pursue what you really want to do. So today, this is why we call this exercise a commencement exercise. It's not the end of our studies. It's not the end of all our efforts with blended learning, with modules, with floods, with earthquakes, and of course with COVID. It's a commencement of doors opening to you. More doors will be opened because you are a graduate. You can work, you can proceed for further studies, you can help your parents, and you can perhaps look for opportunities to do what you have always wanted to do, whether at work, whether at advanced studies, whether at learning more in science and technology, in mathematics, and in the arts. All of these opportunities are available to you. More doors are being opened. I hope you will select the door which arouses your curiosity, the door which will help you know more about this world, and the door which will allow you to contribute to the development of our country and contribute whatever we can to solve our problems and our challenges. Congratulations once more to each and every one of you. Congratulations to you, parents and family members. Congratulations to you, teachers. When I was chair of the board of Silliman University, each time we had graduation ceremonies during the baccalaureate and during commencement itself, I would cry. I would cry because you are sending out into the world a new batch of graduates, and we want to be sure that what is awaiting them is appropriate. We want to be sure that they are ready for what awaits them when they select which door to open. And so we tell you, go out to the world, do whatever you want to do. God be with you, and be assured that all of us love each and every one of you. Congratulations.
Elementary is one step ladder that you need to complete as a student. It is mixed with feelings of excitement and sadness. Excitement for the prospect of finally getting over the challenges that comes with being a student. Sadness because you are now leaving what has become your second home and family for the past years, your beloved alma mater. Losing the chance to spend a fun-filled year with your teachers and schoolmates to the virus that is currently posing a threat to our health is not something you anticipated. But with hard work and perseverance, you were able to adjust to the situation and are now rewarded with the fruit of your labor, your graduation day. And for that, I would like to extend my warmest congratulations to all of you, my dear graduates, for a job well done. The situation we are living through in this time of pandemic made us realize the importance of every role people play in the community. Always keep in mind that whatever you plan on doing after you graduate will have a great impact on our society. May your experiences during these extraordinary times motivate you to find your very purpose. Once again, congratulations, God bless, and I love you all para itinasalunat a serbisyo.
Our school's division superintendent, Attorney Donato D. Balderas. Sir, I, Luz H. Mason, in my capacity as OIC of Bawanta Elementary School, acting under the mandate of RA 9155, otherwise known as Governance of Basic Education Act of 2001, hereby recommends for your approval the graduation of 68 grade 6 candidates, of which 38 are males and 30 are females. I certify that they have satisfactorily passed and completed all the necessary requirements for the elementary schools as prescribed by the Department of Education. Its obtaining orders, issuances, and policies on the matter. And RA 10533, otherwise known as an act enhancing the Philippine basic education system by strengthening its curriculum and increasing the number of years for basic education, appropriating funds, therefore, and for other purposes. I petition that their graduation be approved and they be declared graduates, effective upon the day their diplomas are signed. I further pray that the rights and privileges appertaining thereto be conferred upon the same.
Republic of the Philippines, Department of Education, Region 1, Division of La Union. Be it known by all, to the graduates and completers, by the power and authority vested in me by law and by the Department of Education, in my capacity as Schools Division Superintendent, La Union Schools Division, and acting upon the recommendation and petition of your principal or school head, that your graduation or completion in the respective ladder of our educational system be approved with the certification that you have satisfactorily completed all the requirements for completion and graduation as prescribed by law and by the Department of Education. I hereby affirm your completion or graduation and declare you graduates or completers in these very historic and challenging times of our educational journey, effective upon the signing of your diplomas and certificates by authorized officials. I therefore confer upon you all the rights and privileges appertaining and attached to your diplomas and certificates. My congratulations. Go forth and be the change agents and the salt that the world needs. Sumayin niyo po ang aking maalap at taus-pusong pagbati. Sa gitna ng isang krisis dulot ng pandemya, napagtagumpayan pa rin natin ang adhikaing maitaguyod ang layunin ng edukasyon para sa ating kabataan upang masiguro natin ang kanilang kaligtasan sa kamangmangan. Nagsama-sama po tayong lahat, mga pinuno ng mga paaralan, mga guro, mga magulang, mga lokal at nasyonal na opisyal ng gobyerno, at iba pang ahensya nito. Mga pilantropo, mga ordinaryong tao, maging ang mga mismong mag-aaral. Tayong lahat ay nagkaisa upang isulong ang kalidad ng edukasyon sa lahat ng pamamaraang posible at kahit imposible na napatunayang posible din naman. Sama-sama nating ipinaglaban ang karapatan ng bawat bata na makapag-aral at hindi natin inalintana ang lahat ng balakid, pagkus lalong naging matatag sa bawat hamon na dulot ng kasalukuyang pangkalahatang problema sa kalusugan. Hindi rin po tayo pinabayaan ng pamahalaang lokal at nasyonal. Sa bawat programa nila, laging isa ang edukasyon sa mga prioridad. Marami ang naging leksyon, kalinangan at kasanayan, at sa gitna ng mga ito ay ang mga napag-alaman, mga nadiskubring mga epektibong pamamaraan. Natuto tayong gumalaw ng maingat at i-maximize kung ano ang oras, pagkakataon, at mga resources na meron tayo. Sa mga mag-aaral, natutong mag-aral sa kanilang sariling pamamaraan at naging responsable sila. Naging mabisang pagkakataon din ang mga pangyayaring ito upang lalong mapagtibay ang relasyon ng mga miyembro ng bawat pamilya, lalong-lalo na ang relasyon ng anak sa magulang o magulang sa anak. Ngayon, masasabi natin na sa kabila ng matinding agam-agam at mga haka-haka, tayong lahat ay nagtagumpay dahil tumayo tayo para sa edukasyon. Pinili nating maging proaktibo kaysa inaktibo. Pinili nating suungin ang pagsubok kaysa talunin tayo ng mga suliranin. At ngayon nga ay nagtagumpay tayo. Patunay nito na kayo ay nagsipagtapos o magsisipagtapos sa isang antas ng ating edukasyon. This is very historic and this marks a milestone in the colorful history of our educational system. And you, we, all of us are part of this. Salamat sa ating mga principals o school heads, mga guro at mga non-teaching personnel na sa konteksto ng school-based management na pangatawanan nila ang school leadership at its best and sense of ownership at its highest among all members of the school community. parents, and stakeholders. Truly, we won the battle in the war for education because we made school-based management at its finest. In closing, I say, in La Union Schools Division, excellence we profess, care we cultivate, love we share, kindness we embrace, humility we live. Mabuhay ang La Union Schools Division. Mabuhay po tayong lahat. Mabuhay ang edukasyon.
Presenting to you the graduates of Bawanta Elementary School School Year 2020-2021. Grade 6 Charity. Boys: Andrada Jason G. Andrada Ron Joshua G. Balancio JB Mark E. Cantila Eugene N. Cantor Kurt Rian P. Carolino Ezekiel J. Castillo Eric Jr. N. Evangelista Terence Kyle O. Buron Mark J. T. Handok Riley Dexter D. Madayag Angelo B. Riliera Ryan Jaymar A. Soriano Giancarlo R. Tinko Winlove T. Girls: Agsayang Queen Elizabeth G. Alejo Kyle H. with honors. Casero Princess Julina R. with honors. Senero Erika E. Costales Jeline K. P. Jimena Angel H. Menor Noreen Valerie F. Rimas Kim Jamela C. with honors. Tipro Divine Grace G.
Grade 6 dedicated. Boys. Upton Jasper Rain R. Baredo Arnold F. Calub Calvin Jans A. with honors. Cardenas Yael M. Dumpit Jesiah J. T. Madayag Charlie R. Moyano Marcelino R. Ortilio Daryl C. Padilla James Marby M. Paneda Kale Lori F. Vergara Joseph A. Girls. Corpus Eliza Faith S. De la Cruz Aisel Cindy T. Laigo Tony Rose T. Martinez Paula N. Morales Gliarzan Rose Q. with honors. Pasqua Michelle C. Querido Christine Joy L. with honors. Querido Jassy Rain A. with honors. Rondon Romalin T. with high honors. Tamonda Princess Jazz T. Grade 6 Modesty. Boys. Abubo Aaron Jake N. Abubo Rydel V. Apelianes John Zedric F. Balagot Joem L. Balagot Tyron James M. Kalusa John Briggs C. Kasuga Ivan Paul C. Dumugan Dunkert O. Flores Carl Eric D. Marquez Adrian Kane O. Navalta Alex Joshua N. Panit Ralph James F. Rentar Renz Jelvin R. Girls: Abubo Juvel Leslie L. Balabot Vea Marie E. Kaluza Jennifer O. Corpus Gabriel Jamay C. Fernandez Cristel Ann R. with honors. Garcia Erich Faith Y. with honors. Manumbas Sharmela May Y. Paking Princess Arika R. Sanchez Jasmine A. Season Ira S. Valencia Arlene Grace A. with honors.
Sa aming punong guro, minamahal naming guro sa aming paaralan, ang walang sawang gumagabay ng mga magulang namin. Kapwa ko mag-aaral, magandang araw. Lubos ang aming galak na kami ay magtatapos ng aming pag-aaral sa elementarya. Sa hirap na dinadanas natin ngayon dahil sa pandemya, labis kaming nalulungkot dahil hindi namin magawa ang normal na pang-araw-araw na gawain ng isang batang mag-aaral. Paano ako makapagpatuloy ng pag-aaral? Ano na ang mangyayari sa pangarap kong na kailangan kong tuparin? Ilan lamang sa mga katanungan na iniisip ko nang ipatupad ang no face-to-face policy. Ngunit ako ay naghintay at nagdasal sa Panginoon na sana ay makapagpatuloy ako sa aking pag-aaral. Lubos ang kasiyahan kong nagkaroon ng modular learning. Mahirap sa umpisa, ngunit dahil sa gabay ng aming mga magulang at mga guro, natapos namin ang aming mga aralin. Nais kong magpasalamat una sa Panginoon sa patuloy na pagbibigay ng biyaya at proteksyon sa aming mga mag-aaral. Salamat sa aking magulang na itinataguyod ang aking pang-araw-araw na pangangailangan na hindi iniinda ang pagod makapagtinda lamang. Na tuwing nakikita ko ang inyong hirap na maitaguyod kami, lalo akong magpupursige na mag-aral ng mabuti upang sa bandang huli, ako naman ang makakatulong sa inyo. Sa aming mga guro, ako ay nagpupugay sa inyo. Lubos ang aking pasasalamat na andyan pa rin kayong nagbibigay ng aral, gumagabay sa mga napakahirap na module namin. Kung hindi sa inyo, walang saysay ang aralin namin. Sa kapwa kong magtatapos ngayon, maligayang bati. Huwag tayong mawalan ng pag-asa. Gawin nating inspirasyon ang hirap at pagod na dinaranas ng ating mga magulang, maitaguyod lamang ang ating pag-aaral. Naging responsable tayo sa lahat ng bagay. Dahil sa ganitong paraan, nakakatulong tayo sa pandemyang dinaranas natin ngayon. Isa-isip na nandyan ang Diyos na walang sawang nagbigay ng biyaya. Sabayan natin ng gawa. Kaya natin ito. At sa inyong lahat, maligayang pagtatapos. Hindi ito ang huli nating pagkikita. Sabay-sabay nating tuparin ang ating pangarap sa mga hamon pang darating sa ating pag-aaral. Mabuhay tayong lahat!
It is a great pleasure to convey my warmest and sincere congratulations to all of you, our dear graduates, complete years, and the awardees of Bawanta Elementary School. At isang masayang pagbati sa lahat ng mga hardworking teachers at sa mga magulang na walang sawang sumusuporta sa kanilang mga anak. Sa kabila ng ating kinakaharap na pagsubok sa buong mundo dahil sa pandemya, matagumpay pa rin natin natapos ang school year 2020-2021. Hindi man tayo nakatungtong sa entablado upang tanggapin ang inyong diploma at mga karangalang natamubunga ng inyong masigasig na pag-aaral. Napalad pa rin tayo dahil hindi tayo tinamaan ng hindi nakikitang kalaban ng lahat. Pagsilbi sana itong aral para sa ating lahat upang tayo higit na maging matatag, kalmado at anumang kakaharapin sa ating mga darating na panahon. Huwag ninyong kalimutan at pasalamatan ang mga taong naging inspirasyon at gabay ninyo upang marating ang tagumpay na ito. Above all, sa ating Panginoong Diyos, na kailanman ay hindi tayo iniwan anumang pagkakamali ang nagawa ninyo sa buhay. Manatili sana kayong salin at gumawa ng kabutihan, may nakakakita man o wala, maliit man ito o malaking bagay. Ang mahalaga ay nananalaytay sa inyong katauhan ang magaganda at mabubuting kaalaman na natutunan sa ating paaralan. Dalangin ko na sana makamit ninyo ang mga pangarap ninyo sa buhay at maging matagumpay sa hinaharap. Again, congratulations, stay safe, and God bless everyone.
Dear graduates, raise your right hand and follow after me. I, sabihin ang inyong pangalan, a graduate of Bawanta Elementary School, hereby swear that I will faithfully abide, to the best of my ability and on my honor, the expectations of my alma mater, and that I am committed to help fulfill and uphold her goals. I promise to live with the virtues and ideals shaped in me, and that I impose this obligation upon myself voluntarily without mental reservation. So help me God.
To the graduates and completers of 2021, parents, guests, faculty, and staff here before me and behind the screens, blessed afternoon. Graduation is not the end, it's the beginning. Before we close this afternoon's ceremonies, I would like to take this opportunity to say on behalf of the faculty, staff, and administration of Bawanta Elementary School. Congratulations, both the graduates and the family and friends who have helped us arrive at this moment. Graduates and completers, you have worked hard in this distance learning. You all deserve to be proud of this achievement and to take this opportunity to celebrate. Thank you to all the parents and guardians, our ultimate partner who guided you in explaining your lessons in our behalf. Thank you to all the teachers of Bawanta Elementary School, most especially to our super teachers in Kinder and Grade 6, who tirelessly and steadfastly delivered their maximum efforts to help you grow smartly and confidently in this challenging year brought by pandemic. Above all, praises to God who made all these things possible amidst the global pandemic COVID-19. We are truly blessed as we stood the test of time. As the end of academic year 2021, once again, good afternoon and congratulations.
I close my eyes and I can see a world that's waiting up for me, that I call my own. Through the dark, through the door, through where no one's been before, but it feels like home. They can say it all sounds crazy. They can say I've lost my mind. I don't care, so call me crazy. We can live in a world that we design. 'Cause every night I lie in bed, the brightest colors fill my head. A million dreams are keeping me awake. I think of what the world could be, a vision of the one I see. A million dreams is all it's gonna take. Oh, a million dreams for the world we're gonna make. There's a house we can build. Every room inside is filled with things from far away. The special things I compile, each one there to make you smile on a rainy day. They can say it all sounds crazy. They can say we've lost our minds. I don't care if they call us crazy. Run away to a world that we design. Every night I lie in bed, the brightest colors fill my head. A million dreams are keeping me awake. I think of what the world could be, a vision of the one I see. A million dreams is all it's gonna take. Oh, a million dreams for the world we're gonna make. However big, however small, I think of what the world could be, a vision